searching both this world and its twin, looking for a place that I might belong, more than a shadow to all my sin. Now maybe it's time to step up, like I've never seen a better reason why. Come here, darling, I'm gonna lose me in those flashing hot emerald eyes. Try to be the word when you can't listen, I try to be the voice when you can't sing. I try to be the eyes that you see through when darkness covers everything. I wanna rescue you from your nightmares and be a part of all your dreams. I wanna be the eyes that you see through when darkness covers everything. Hello and welcome. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget. Today we are out here in the White Mountain National Forest of New Hampshire in Lincoln at the Hancock Campground. And we are going to be looking for some gold. Now yesterday we tried to go to our normal spot, the glory hole, but wasn't happening. Too much ice and snow. But today we did find another spot, and we're gonna go check that out. So let me show you around the camp before we go. Here's our nice tapestry. And there's Fred Flintstone.
Abba dabba doo.
That's ridiculous. I think that's my favorite. That's something. Here's our tent. Has a wood stove in it. We have a picnic table over there, and that's our outhouse. And there's the car. That's about it. So we're going to head out on the river and see if we can find some gold. Come along. Well, we made it. We made it out on the river. And there's still snow around. But as you can see, we found some nice dry gravels at the beginning of an inside bend on the wild Amanuensis. So we're going to see if we can find some gold here. Let me show you around here. There's Fred Flintstone. That's too much. Too much! We went to the coffee shop this morning. Should have seen the look on their face.
Yeah. They weren't sure what they were looking at.
No. But that's great.
Abba dabba doo.
But he didn't wear any pants, Fred Flintstone. So if you want the full effect, you got to just wear the shirt, no pants. There's the river. It goes, that's upstream, heading up that way. And let me spin you around here, and I'll show you what that looks like down there. You can see we got some snow and ice still over there, but it's melting. But on this side, as you can see here, whoop, there's a lot of good stuff right at the beginning of the inside bend. So we're gonna get our stuff together and we'll start digging. And when I get a pan, I'll show you. I'd like to take this time to thank our members, those who hit that join button, and also those who shopped at thehipbee.com. These names you see on the screen are those members, and they are special people. These people help us to continue making these videos. If you'd like to be on this screen, visit thehipbee.com and make a purchase, or hit that join button and become a member. Thank you. There's my hole. There's my bucket. There's my trowel. There's my pan. There's the river. There's Fred. We're gonna take that. We're gonna put it in there. We're gonna pan it out there. Don't go away. The water's still pretty cold. But only one small speck of gold.
Hey, means you're in the right area.
And I see it right there. The end of my finger.
Yeah, I see it.
Now there it is. That's the first piece of the season. We'll suck it up. Find a better spot. Well, we got gold in the first pan, so that's interesting. That's good, but it was just a speck. So we're looking for a little bit more than that. So Tom moved up about a foot or two up the bank, and we're going to try another pan in there. And we're going to keep moving around, test panning, see if we can find a rich area somewhere in this little inside bend gravel bar.
Down there's the second pan. See anything in there?
One speck.
Ah. Yeah. Same as
Here right at the end of my finger.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Second piece of the day. Just one speck in that pan. Gonna keep trying. Well, we did our second pan, found another speck. Gold in every pan, but we want better pans than that. That's not a rich area. After doing a couple there, we're gonna move up and down towards the river a little more. Try another test pan. Keep snooping around. Keep snooping around.
Wow, look at this nice piece of conglomerate I found. Let me wash it off. My nice piece of conglomerate. You don't find too many of these.
Another test pan. This one's from way up there. Snooping around. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Ooh.
Getting down there. Hoping to see more than just one speck this time.
Yeah. All I see.
One speckaroni.
One speck right at the end of my finger. There it is. At least it's a little bigger. All right, we'll suck that up.
Well, the fourth pan had one small speck when I cleaned up the black sand. And that's not good enough either. But we're getting one speck all over this place every time. And that's telling me that it's not concentrating into one specific area, mainly because there's no big dynamic pinch point or anything like that here. It's a wide open shot. And generally what you'll get is a more widespread of the gold, because gold needs something to make it concentrate, an obstruction or a big pinch point or something. So I'm going to try another pan and we'll see what we can get. I'm going to go further up to the beginning, right at the very beginning of the inside bend, and see if there's anything up there. Probably the best 2 flakes of the day, but
oh, yeah.
There they are. Probably the 2 best flakes of the day. Way up here at the beginning of the inside bend. So, there you have it. Well, that last pan only had 2 nice flakes. It was the best pan of the day, and it was at the very beginning of the inside bend. And I just don't think it's collecting in this area. It's kind of spread out through this whole bar, and that's a common occurrence. There may be something around here. We may come back another time to this spot, but we're gonna move. We're gonna move probably down, check the back side of this inside bend, and we'll see what's down there. But we gotta pack up from here and probably make our way through the woods here. So we'll be back. Well, we moved to a different spot, new spot. So we're going to try snooping around, do a few more test pans in here. And this is just prospecting. This is trying to find a spot that's rich enough that you could come back to and take the gold from. But you need at least 10 pieces per pan, I would say. All right, we're gonna get digging and we'll be back. Well, there's a few.
Few smalls?
Yeah, right up in the top. We got 1, 2, 3. I am there. 1, 2, 3. Whoop-de-doo!
Well, that's the best pan of the day, so.
Oh, it's supposed to be yabba dabba doo. Yeah, I got it wrong. Well, hey, 3 specks is the best pan of the day. But, you know, we're going to keep digging.
Hope we'll have a little more than the first one, but we'll see if we're in a good area after this.
People the garnets.
Yeah, it's
Look
really
at this one over
pretty.
here in the sun. Yeah, that one.
Tons of red garnets.
Look at all the garnets. That's a heavy spot you're in here. Let's see if there's gold.
Seeing anything?
Couple of real micros.
Mm.
There they are. Couple little pieces right there. Small. We'll tuck them up. Well, first 2 pans here had gold in. We've had gold in every pan, but 1 or 2 specks. The best pan was 3 pieces. That was probably here, up there, right?
Yeah.
The very beginning. We've yet to find a good concentration of gold. But we're going to keep digging, and it doesn't really matter to us. We just enjoy the day. Yes, gold is nice, but this is the real gold being out here. on a beautiful day. You can hear this big ice sheet across the river over here cracking, rumbling, ready to go at any time. What do you got there?
Alpine yodels.
Alpine yodel. Those are the winter yodels. You better get them in because summer's almost here. All right, we're gonna yodel and then we're gonna get back to digging. Probably the best pan of the day. Right out two there, and then one over there. Maybe two over there. There's actually two over there. Two over there and two over there.
Not bad, 4 colors.
4.
We're getting up there.
There we go. See. Good when you see stuff right off the bat.
Yeah. Generally, it's not the only ones in there.
Alright, let's see. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I beat you by 1. Let me get a close up.
I think that's the pan of the day.
I got 2 small ones right there. And one there, another one there, and a couple, looks like 3 over there, maybe 4. So that's not bad for the first wash back. Okay, we're going to show you the snuffer for the day. Where is it? There we go. That's what we got for the day, all together. So it wasn't too bad after all. I mean, we've done better and we've done worse. But the last pan had like 7 or 8 colors. That's well, that what we showed you was what we had for the day. And we've had better, we've had worse. But most important thing is we didn't expect to come out here and find a ton of gold. We were looking for an area to come back and mine. And we've worked this area now, so we have an idea where the gold is. The last pan had 7 or 8 colors in it. And that was without a gold dance. So with a gold dance, it has potential. So we'll be back here in another time and keep looking for that where the pay streak is. And it's a good spot to have it. It's in the sun, so on hot days it will be brutal here. So we're gonna pack up and we're gonna head back to camp. Don't go away. We made it back to the camp, and it's getting late. This tapestry you see behind us, we used to be vendors at music festivals, and we used to hang this to attract attention, to sell our honey and beehive products at music festivals. There's a black light on it, and then it glows at night, and it's a nice decoration around here. And if you haven't seen our camp, that's the outhouse, nothing fancy there. That's the tent. Let me go in and show you around. Well, coming in, sounds like Tom's vacuuming. at that. It does a good job.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But don't throw that out. There might be gold in it.
No, we'll save it.
Here's our stove, our kitchen, our cots. There's another buddy heater that we're going to use until we get the stove going. And that's about it. That's home sweet home for a few days. So, we have a fire pit outdoors here, but we're cooking inside. It's cold. It gets cold at night. So, that's about it. Time to get ready for dinner. After we vacuum the rugs. Okay, here we are. And tonight we're making like some taco burritos or something like that. And we're going to start off with some ground beef. Oh, this is called a French dish now, called
Oh no.
beef on the floor.
Oh no.
It was still in the package, so
I'm not sure that was cut open a little bit.
beef on the floor.
Good thing I just vacuumed the floor down
Yeah,
there.
good
but
thing.
I'm sure there's a few wood shavings in that now.
Okay, so we're gonna brown this up and we'll be back. All right, the ground beef is browning up and it's not quite done yet, but it started for this dish, this chicken, beef on the floor. And we're gonna add some onions. And we're going to add some red pepper. And we're going to put that over the hot heat in the back here. But we're going to mix that up. And we're going to heat that up real good. And then we'll be back. Okay, our ground beef just about done. Well, it's done. The onions and peppers are starting to soften up, so it's a good time. Everything's going on the floor tonight, everything. We're gonna put the burritos, taco seasoning. We're making kind of like a burrito taco here. Well, a burrito. Now we're putting the water that they recommended. A little bit less than what they recommended. That's what I recommend. Because when you're cooking in a tent, the least amount of moisture, the better. So, I think that'll work just fine. I'm going to stir this up good, and then we're going to simmer this down, and we'll be back. All right, the ground beef with all the seasoning in it is cooking good. It's drying up, and this is when you add the secret ingredient. We've got hip bee honey. Now, if you've never put a little bit of honey in your tacos or your burritos, you don't know what you're missing. You won't go back. You'll want it. That little bit of sweet in with the spicy, not too much, about a tablespoon. And this is a dark honey that the bees make in the fall. In the spring it's light. And that's it, just about a tablespoon of honey. I love the fall honey. A little bit richer flavor. And we're going to put that in there. We're going to mix that around. Over here we have our burrito or tortillas, nice and warm, and we'll be back to put this together. All right, Fred Flintstone's building them. Yabba dabba doo. That shirt is amazing. What are you going to do with that? Maybe auction it off to a subscriber?
Maybe. I got a lot of looks today. I almost caused an accident on the highway.
Yeah, the coffee shop didn't know what to do. Tom's building. What are you building?
I'm not really sure.
The burrito goes down the end, but you make whatever you want.
Different than most people.
He's got a nice thing in there. It's like a big soft taco. Look at that. Oh, the cheese. The cheese.
And then we use salsa on campfire taco burritos.
Salsa.
Just mild? Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to know before I went slapping it on.
A little bit of sour cream. Now some hot sauce would be good, but we're not really into too much spicy stuff. And there you have it. How are you going to eat that?
I'm going to wrap it like that, and I don't know.
All right, we'll meet you over at the table, and we'll see how this goes. Here we are. We're going to give it a try.
That was pretty sloppy.
See, mine is more of a burrito.
I'm going to handle mine with a fork to start.
I'm hungry. Not good.
Ooh, that's spicy. That's good. I'm hungry. It was a long day on the river.
It was. We're going to eat this, and we'll be back. It's no longer cold. Went looking for gold. The rivers had ice, and it wasn't too nice. Dropped dinner on the floor. Now dinner's no more. What's the big news? I got the prospector's blues. Here we are. We're sitting in the bee corner. And dinner was good, considering the, what was it called? The beef on the floor, that French dish. Even though I dropped the beef on the floor. Well, he vacuumed the floor earlier.
Yeah, so it was good to go.
So there was only a very minor crunchy bit in it. But it was good anyway.
You got to eat it. You can't.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't want to have to go into town. Oh boy. But we had a good time out on the river looking for a new spot because our old glory hole is running dry. So we got to find a new one to dig this year. And we may be traveling around New England more this year now that there are less restrictions. So every time we do a pan on that bar we were at today, we learn something more about it. And that's what it's about, prospecting. The gold isn't going to tell you where it is. You got to go find it. And we found a little bit, but we're getting closer to it. The last few pans were the best pans of the day, so that tells us we were on the right. We're on hot on its tail.
Yep.
So don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there, and you can also become a member to our channel to support us. There are special perks for members because you're special people. And we put your name up on the screen sometimes, once a month or frequently. What else?
That's about it.
That's about it. We thank you for coming along. And until next week. Peace.
Peace.